We have all these nice toys we'd actually like to use.
Yeah. Okay, it's not terrible damage. It's only a tiny bit of structure loss. I mean, I may lose this arm. Which I don't think that's going to matter so much, really. I mean, might lose a laser. But if all I lose is the arm, that's not terrible. If I've got to jump with these guys again. You know, if I used regular ACs, that would be nice.
We have evolved past that point by using technology that doesn't exist.
I mean, if we've got it. Look, we've got Dr. Bonsai in this universe. We are ripping causality new ones.
Apparently, there are canon settings where people end up in alternate universes, due to jump ship accidents.
So yeah, still 50-ton missions. Oh well. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of damage on there. I may lose that arm, but yeah. I can't take anything else.
I mean, you have the Wolverine. No, that's 55.
Yeah. I don't have any other 50-ton mechs. I have a fire starter, but, you know.
Something tells me that would be less than optimal.
Even if it is a fire starter with all the lasers I could pack onto it, so it just jumps in, shoots something, and then runs off to go cool down for 3 rounds.
There is a canon version of the fire starter that's actually like that. I believe it's the FS9M in the Intro Tech version, which has, aka the Mirage, but it has replaces all the flamers with 2 small lasers and 3 more tons of armor.
I like the quote here.
Hang on. They managed to flip someone past us who can call for help. Vehicles. They'll die.
Yes.
Clearly this man has never done the Scorpion's Nest mission.
So it's just out of, just kind of wonder exactly what they're going to throw at us for vehicles here, given the fact that there was a Demolisher in the last batch, and a Shrek. A Shrek with snub-nosed PPCs at that.
Command interface initiated.
So this is a base researching technology that doesn't exist. And it is jointly Kurita and Liao. Kurita, I think, are the ones who wind up inventing the Snubby, and they do love PPCs. I have figured out a canon justification for this. Also, I am eating jelly babies.
Jelly babies, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What does Star think about jelly babies?
I don't know. Let's ask.
Because I know she doesn't like jelly beans. Get further jumping or sprinting.
Like, jelly babies are a different animal than jelly beans, though.
Well, I mean, in essence, it is, you got a jelly center to a jelly bean, you just have a hard candy shell around it.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Affirmative.
Have you ever experienced jelly babies? A what?
Our target is within sensor range.
Uh-huh.
Moving out.
Not a great amount of things for cover. This is the denial zone, so they're going to come from this way.
You betcha.
Oh God! When this,
Do I
when this
want to know?
When this goes up months from now, and I've forgotten that we had this conversation, I'm going to laugh my ass off.
Do I want to know?
Jelly babies, British sweet, kind of like a jelly bean, but without the harder outer shell.
Detected.
Her response: why would you want to eat babies?
On the move.
It's too early for her to be sleepy drunk.
Copy that.
To be fair, neither of us slept well.
Okay.
They're not actual babies. They're just baby-shaped
I mean, they're
candy.
kind of gummy bears, but not quite.
They're kind of like a firmer gummy bear.
Are they? I thought they were soft things.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know how long I've had these, so...
Engaging jump jets.
What do I got? We got a quick draw and a grasshopper.
Thanks, game. Thanks.
Engaging target.
Unfortunately, I'm still shooting the UAC-20 at range.
Orders.
But why would you make them look like babies? That implies the British want to eat babies. You know what? That's going in our Discord server.
Affirmative.
I mean, that was a modest proposal.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Weapons
God.
Solid
So I
condition on that
remember
one. Good to go.
when I was taking a creative
Don't
writing
need to
course
tell
in
me
high
twice.
school, we were doing a unit on satire.
Roger that.
And so the creative writing teacher had us read a modest proposal, and he's talking about how the teacher's talking about how satire is doing things that are so ridiculous that you can't possibly take them seriously. And naturally, like, half of the class were like, so wait, Jonathan Swift wants us to eat babies? And we're all like, no, you missed the... No, you missed the point of the actual... Did you listen to nothing?
Basically, they probably didn't.
Yeah. Oh, that class was a trip. There was one guy in the class. I don't know what happened to this guy after this. I'm hoping he got a job writing comic books somewhere. But he loved writing superhero stories. And he actually had a superhero that he had written, that he had created. A superhero known as Predator, who was powered, and he came up with this cosmology where like the universe has 13 different dimensions, and Predator is powered by the ghost dimension and the dinosaur dimension. I don't know how that friggin' works, but whatever.
Good to
But
go.
like each and
I hear
every
ya.
story he wrote, no matter what the assignment was, became a story about this guy Predator. So like the assignment could be like, this is poetry, write a limerick. And it would start off as normal, and then it would eventually turn into a story about Predator. And every single time the creative writing teacher would get to we would like get to the part where Predator shows up, and the creative writing professor is like,
Report.
God
One last vehicle.
damn it.
I mean,
like,
if I had made Predator, I would be proud of that too.
Predator was a bit of a Mary Sue, but like, the guy was finding his voice, and it was fine. And like each and every single time that this happened, I'm in my back corner, and I'm just like going,
Commander.
yes, another Predator story, awesome. You do you, buddy.
Here we go.
Don't let the man keep you down.
Firing all weapons.
Yeah, I took creative writing
Waiting on
twice
you,
in high
Commander.
school and once in college. Arguably, the first time I took creative writing, that's when I figured out I could do funny voices, because another friend of mine would write these stories, and like we would have to read them aloud. He hated reading his aloud, so he would just, at least once, he would pass the story to me and be like, "You read it. You do it fucking better." And he wrote a couple of his stories involved his this crazy janitor character he invented named Reese Wilson, and God, I haven't done this voice in ages, but like, basically, I did a Jack Nicholson impersonation. I'm Reese Wilson, and this is my mom, Slappy. And like our crazy creative writing one teacher, who was this ridiculous Spanish woman, was like, why are you making him read it? You should read it." And he's like, "Jay does it better. What do you want from me? But you should be reading it in your he does it better." Like I can't do a Jack Nicholson impersonation, and he can, and that's what I hear every time I write these damn things. What do you want?
On my way. Confirmed.
At least one story I wrote for a creative writing class was entirely a bet. I bet you can't write a story involving an anthropomorphic suitcase. Welp, hold my non-existent beer.
I mean, you know, hey,
Moving to position.
Yeah.
if they give you the option.
All weapons are go.
Unfortunately, yes, 2 of these vehicles were a Demolisher and a Shrek.
Commander?
God damn it. That's not a convoy, that's an assault force.
One more for the trash heap.
I mean, this is kind of putting me in bad positions. But I've got to blow these things up before they blow me up, or
Warning.
before they get away.
Detecting mech warfare
Yeah.
Injury.
Unless it's a play on Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal, it's kinda weird.
Yeah.
Yikes! That hit hard.
You know what? I'm tempted.
Ready for orders.
Jelly babies.
On my way. Let's see how you
They're
like
from
this.
1880. They were invented. What the? Okay, the sweets were invented in 1864 by an Austrian
Reporting.
immigrant
Minimal damage.
working at Friars of Lancashire, and were originally marketed as
Waiting for orders.
unclaimed babies. By 1918, they were produced by Bassett's
On
and
my way.
Sheffield as peace babies to mark the end of World War I. Bassets themselves supported the Peace Babies name. Production was suspended during World War II due to shortages. The product was relaunched as Jelly Babies in 1953.
Yeah. Okay, we have at least taken care. We have at least taken care of the one of the convoy.
Targeting rear armor.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
These are actually quite tasty.
Copy that.
And down goes the double standard.
Yeah. I assume we're not going to die now. We've taken care of most of their firepower.
Standing by.
Oh god, this conversation keeps getting weirder.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Receiving you. Copy that.
Still doesn't explain why, because that just again implies babies should be eaten, not cared for.
Reporting. Critical hit.
So yeah, Star,
Commander?
apparently not a fan of the Jelly Babies.
Right, Commander.
But she hasn't tried them.
Well, her birthday is next week. Maybe I should get her some.
Critical hit.
I can't fire the good weapon right now, so I need to cool down so I can walk up there and unload an AC-20 in their face.
Yeah, ultra autocannons can definitely rack up heat quickly. I'm not even sure I should say this part of the conversation.
Barely a hit, Commander.
That worries me when you're afraid to say it.
Ready for orders.
At least not in a recording.
Fair enough.
She's more in favor of the name of Peace Babies.
Locked on for physical attack.
Shit, are Jelly Babies just baby boomers?
Armor breach. Internal damage.
I could say so much, but I won't.
Good to go.
Conversations with my girlfriend are great. You never know where they're going to go.
Yeah. Also, you know, there is a part of me that is really curious as to what's going to happen if Star and I ever do
That's
a
critical
Let's
hit.
Play with just the two of us.
Hey there.
I know you have a couple in mind. I can't remember what they are offhand. Even though Star's told me repeatedly, and I've been like, go for it. Just because it's been a bit. Because I know there are definitely games that like you want to do and she wants to do that are less friendly for me.
Target's taking a
Yeah.
critical hit.
Omori would probably be the main one.
That's it. That's the main one, yeah.
Yeah, that would probably be the main one.
That... Like, I hear so much good about that game, and, like... If I could get past things, I'm sure I would be like, this game's beautiful and amazing. But I'm pretty sure, like, by the end of it, I'd be in the fetal position in my shower.
It's
Have
very
the-
possible.
Have the British just been eating boomers?
Well, I'm gonna say it, I have to say it. The British boomer is just called a Tory.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong.
Position confirmed. That's a kill.
Engaging physical attack.
Die, bastard, die. And then the small laser
Yes,
fires
and I
to
shot a small
humiliate
laser
him.
just because.
Mission successful.
So let's see what I get. Because that is the first 2 missions in this. And my poor mech is getting more and more beat up here. Has absolutely no leg armor left there. Little pinches. I guess we actually did get some repair going on, but not much. I mean, the armor didn't get stripped off of the arm this time.
Yeah.
So, let's see. The only bonus to facing bigger mechs is the well, they gave me a good autocannon and a good medium laser out of that mess too, and a good SRM-6. The only bonus to facing those bigger, heavier mechs is the salvage.
Yep. I remember in MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, there's a mission early on where you're in the light mechs. Basically, what you do is you act as spotter for like an Arrow 4 launcher, which I'm not sure if Arrow 4 was invented at that point, but whatever. You basically find an assault lance, and then the Arrow 4 is supposed to take care of them. However, if you do things right, you can potentially destroy an assault mech yourself, and if you're incredibly lucky, get it as salvage. I remember one time my brother and I did the mission, and we did things just right, and we got an Atlas as complete salvage, and then the game crashed.
Aww.
We were so mad.
Okay. I'm assuming we're only about halfway through this flashpoint. So it is time to take a break. When we return, we will continue on with this flashpoint and see if we can just go ahead and finish it out.
Yep.
Because so far it has been much less harsh than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I mean, after the last one.
Yeah, after the last one especially. Relatively speaking, this is a much easier mission than that is. Even though that mission only had 2 trebuchets and 2 locusts in it.
Yeah.
But anyway, that will be for next time. So until then, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.